Good morning, it's Yvonne here to do your What's Cracking reading. I'm still a little bit underwater, still very hay fever. My face is a bit puffy today, so just excuse me. Remember, I'm feeling really good. Don't feel sad for me. I'm much better now than I was when I first started out. Okay, let's just have a check. So, wish card jumping out of the deck here at me with the Queen of Pentacles. You may have some sort of wish coming true around you here. I feel like this is your energy, so hold on to your horses. Something good's coming. Okay, so I am now fully booked for the next week. Readings now will commence after the 15th of November. The 15th of November is already starting to fill up, so if you want a reading with me, I would suggest you start thinking about booking for next week, the week after next, sorry. I know when I've been away and I've sort of blocked out days, things have gone a bit crazy before I come back. So you can go and do that via www.theaussiegoddess.com, and you can book, pay, just make sure it's in your time zone. I actually am not sure it doesn't convert for you, but just double check all that. You can use the world clock calculator, it's very good, and it will sort of work out time in your time zone. I will not be going live next Wednesday for YouTube. I will be having Wednesday off, so I will commence that probably back on the 17th, somewhere around there for YouTube. And I think there's a few other appointments I still will attend to in there, so just double check with me if you're not sure. All right, let's see where we're going. I think that's everything I need to update you on. Alrighty, let's see where the What's Cracking is. We get the wish card coming out. The wish card jumps out at you, and then we get the victory card. Like, how awesome is that? This is a card that says to me, you are going to be recognized for something. It's like the universe is shining down on you here. If there's something you've been putting out to the universe that you wanted to see manifest or you wanted to see come around, this is saying to me, it's almost like you're being touched with the lucky stick here. Definitely things going in your favor, definitely beautiful things happening here. All right, there's a past card here. So the past card is a card that talks, the Six of Cups is a card that talks about nostalgia, remembering the past. It can mean going back to the past, having some sort of contact with your past. It can also be about remembering things as they were. It's a very sort of beautiful card. Two of Wands coming through here with the Four of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. You know, I really feel like here, what we're seeing is in relation to your own healing or your own pathway here. I feel like you are being recognized for something here that's really about you working on yourself. Maybe with this Six of Wands, the Nine of Cups coming out and the Queen of Pentacles, maybe you're really standing in your own energy at the moment and you're really ready to manifest. Now, I always say when you're in that high vibration, when you're feeling very grateful for everything that's going on around you, you raise your vibration really high. Now, you can do this through creative work too, singing, dancing, all of those things raise your vibration. Anything that makes you feel good about where you are, good about yourself. And I feel like here, this is to do with some sort of energy around you making maybe a decision to move in a new direction here, because I do have the Nine of Pentacles coming through. But what I see here, there may be a movement away from the past, so maybe you finally understand how to let go of your past energies, and there is forward movement here with this Two of Wands. I mean, I'm feeling like here, there's been sort of a general dissatisfaction with life, but it looks like it's all changing for you here. So it's like a movement forward after perhaps going through something that's been either life-changing for you or you've sort of set out to change your life. So it's that conscious decision to move in a new direction because you feel that the way you were going was not serving you. And I sort of feel like sometimes that's the day when you get up and you go, okay, from here on inwards, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to change my life and I'm going to move in this direction. It's like a conscious energy coming through here. And I feel like because of that, because you're feeling so good, because you're vibrating so high, things are coming at you here that perhaps you were not expecting. So it's sort of that beautiful energy of just waking up one day and feeling right, I'm right in the right place to go where I need to go. I feel really confident. I feel really assured within myself. My level of self-love is high. And now everything starts to come at you, all the good stuff that you've been wanting. So it's like you're a magnet here for the universe. Really nice energy. All right, so the Five of Swords is coming through. Now, for some of you, it could mean that you've walked away from something actually physical. That Six of Cups energy makes me feel like for some of you, it's an emotional energy. But when I look at the Five of Swords, I feel like maybe for some of you, it is a very physical thing. You may have sort of taken yourself out of a relationship situation. You may have found the house you've always dreamed of. You may have come into some sort of money or inheritance which now allows you to do what you want to do. I feel like if I dig deeper here, it's sort of maybe walking away from certain things that have held you back from becoming the type of person that you know you're meant to be. It's like a release here from the past. The Five of Swords for me is always about winning at all costs, release, walking away, giving something up, but knowing you're moving in the right direction here. All right, let's have a look and see where we're going. Okay, so we have the Six of Swords coming after that. So that definitely looks like progression. All right, we have the Queen of Wands, which I feel is your energy at the moment. And then we have the Seven of Swords here. So we have the 5, 6, and 7 progressing past this Queen of Wands. And what that says to me is that you are moving through your lessons and some sort of cycle here towards where you're meant to be. Now, in this Queen of Wands energy, you're shining. Male or female, doesn't matter here. Your feminine energy is shining. This means your intuition's on point. You're feeling confident. You're really feeling like you're sort of standing in your own power here. But it makes you feel attractive. You feel attractive. You feel that you can pull things to you. There's definitely this feeling of magnetism coming through here. Definitely a feeling of magnetism. All right. So we have the Four of Wands coming through. Oh, look at this. Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Swords. You're standing in your truth here. You're starting to realize what you're truly capable of as a human being. This Seven of Swords is a card that talks about deceiving oneself. It is about trying to get away with something, and I feel really strongly here. It's like you've had yourself in some sort of energy of deceiving yourself about who you are. So maybe you've always thought you couldn't have things a certain way, and now you're letting go of that, understanding that you can manifest that. But there's definitely this feeling of letting go of some sort of self-deceit here and moving forward. Maybe you have walked away from a relationship, and as you're doing it, you're thinking, I was always capable of this, but I didn't think I had it in me. There is such huge change and stability coming through for you here with this energy of standing in your truth. The Wheel of Fortune for me is about completing a karmic cycle. It's like moving into a new time where you have clarity about where you're going. But this is also bringing in this beautiful stability here. Now, I feel like for some of you, it may be a new home. It may be moving to a more stable environment. But whatever it is, it sort of feels to me like you've completed something. Something is done and dusted here. It's really beautiful energy. All right, so we have the Knight of Wands coming in with the High Priestess. Look at that. All right, Three of Swords coming through here. I feel like this is the end of hurt and pain. You've let something go here. You've released these swords. The High Priestess says you're really learning to trust your intuition. So often I have people say to me, when they're feeding back about readings, or when they're letting me know that something's going on for them in their own life, they often say to me, I'm really understanding the benefit of releasing past pain and forgiveness and being able to understand why I've been hanging on to the past and how to let that go. This is about trusting your intuition now. It's about understanding that you cannot control what you're trying to control. It's about letting go and just understanding that. Over the last sort of probably few months, I've really understood how, and that Six of Cups energy sort of gives me this energy too, how your inner child still controls what you do. So you still give in to your inner child sort of energies, you know, you still give in to things that you probably could have let go of a long time ago, but your inner child has become so unparented or lost in amongst you, where it still keeps trying to grasp at things that aren't healthy for you. Now, you may look at that as the ego energy, where your ego still steps in at times, and you realize that you don't need to control that anymore. You don't need to always be hyper vigilant and protecting yourself. Sometimes it's okay to just let go and trust that the universe has your back. And I feel like that's what's coming through very, very strongly here. All right, let's get a bit of a recap. All right, so I see the victory card, Nine of Cups coming through on the flip. So I feel like things are really starting to turn around for you here. If you've been going through a very hectic time or a heavy time, I feel like the universe is about to start moving things forward, bringing things towards you. You might find you finally get the job that you've wanted, or the money's in the bank that you've been expecting, but everything seems to be moving in a beautiful direction now. So the Six of Cups tells me there is a feeling here of letting go of the past. Maybe you've learned to nurture your inner child or parent your inner child rather than your inner child parenting you. But there's definitely a feel that the work's been done here. I feel like you're moving in a brand new direction. It's like you've decided that you don't want to do things the same way as you've been doing. There's a definite feeling here that you want something new. You're dissatisfied with what life has been offering you. And with this beautiful energy coming through here, there seems to be some sort of choice and balance coming through. So I feel like you've made a conscious attempt to get into this Nine of Pentacles energy. I don't feel that you've just fallen into this energy. I feel like you've started to really understand how to let go, observe the world around you, release your old emotions, and just sort of embrace a new time here. It definitely feels this energy of doing it at conscious level. I don't feel this is just a part of your path. I feel like you've actually made decisions here that are life-changing. Because of that, you're sort of stepping right into your own power here. You know, I love the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords for me absolutely says to me that you are stepping into the truth of who you were meant to be. And this is helping you to manifest what you want here. So if you've been stuck for a while and you've been doing that healing, you're about to feel like a really big pull from the universe here forward. Oh, there's the Fool card. Five of Cups, live in pain. You've definitely completed a cycle here. Manifestation coming through. A leap of faith. Look at this. It's like it's a rebirth for sure, but it's like you're being given an opportunity to take some sort of leap of faith into the future here. I feel like you're leaving pain and anxiety, the past here behind. And I see you now manifesting what you want. So it's really like you're starting to understand how to manifest here. Whatever it is you've been waiting for, it's about to come towards you here though, for sure. All right, let's have a look and see what the Oracle card says this morning. Oh, the Earth Keeper. Okay, so that is the card 18. Just as you're involved in co-creating your world, you are also responsible for its well-being. The Earth Keepers are dedicated to the stewardship of the earth and all life. They choose to hold the sacred dream of a planet where all beings live in peace and where the rivers and the air are clean. Remember that everything you do has an impact for 7 generations. So if you've completed a karmic cycle, then you're actually helping future generations as well. You have outgrown your small dream of success and achievement and are ready to dream big with possibilities beyond your wildest expectations. Take on the mantle of the Earth Keeper and reach out to a friend in need whom you may not have been in touch with for some time. Take care of your pets and feed the strays that come by. Clean up your yard, as this is a reflection of your relationship to the earth. Grow the sacred dream and your personal life will flourish. Remember, it's not about me any longer. So I feel like this here, this energy I've got here has started to make you perhaps realize that you're part of a collective energy. You're not doing this alone. We're all in this together. And despite the fact people resist that collective energy, doesn't matter. They're still part of who we all are. We're all connected by energy here. So I feel like somehow or another you're tuning into the collective energy. There's a definite feeling of manifestation here. Dreaming of the future, but dreaming big. I will leave you with that. Thank you.